That's it, it's over. Happy New Year, everyone! Yeah! Whew, I'm glad that 2011 is completely out the way. Now we got to look forward to the apocalypse. That's right, it's the apocalypse. All the zombies and all the explosions and the volcanoes and the earthquakes. Just like that movie 2012. I mean, that was a documentary, right? Wait, what? What the hell do you mean that the Mayans predicted the end of the world to be happening on the 21st of December 2012? That's months away! So now what am I going to do until that time? Well, I guess I could have a reflective moment and think back into 2011 and see how good it was, or how bad it was, or how in between it was. Now, if you remember my last video on how I reflected upon 2010, it wasn't very...
Oh God, I can't take any more of this!
Positive. So how's 2011 any different? Well, a variety of things. This is the year that I did a whole bunch of stuff. And that's one of the good things about 2011. I did a whole variety of things. For example, I went skiing. I went climbing up the 3 peaks of Yorkshire.
Like, he just wants a big bowl of dripping.
Yeah, give me some bread and dripping. Never had that. It's quite nice.
Yeah, right.
I got my body waxed for charity.
Oh, that hurt.
No, this doesn't hurt as much as it was earlier on, really.
It's okay. Oh, that hurt.
I went streaking. I went skinny dipping. I also went to the Green Man Festival this year and I completely covered my body in green latex paint. And I also met that guy over there. He was nice. Oh yeah, I also entered the instant smoothie competition to create my own instant smoothie advert. Well, when I say my advert, it was a team collaboration with my old college friend. And we didn't win. We won, Jack. Nada. But still, it was great to actually work with him again in terms of media. I should do that more often in the future. And I managed to get myself into this brand new flat. Woo! Yeah, all mine. That's right, I even have a mortgage now. Wow, I have a mortgage? I'm a grown-up now. This is what grown-ups do. I think the next thing I need to do for my grown-up status is to have a wife and kids. Where do I find wife and kids? I also went skydiving. Best experience of my life. I'm going to do it again in the future, before I'm dead. These are a collection of all the things which I did in 2011, and I enjoyed every single one of those moments. Even the waxing, to the point. Although I'm never going to do that again. One of the things I did was I went climbing up the tallest mountain in England with a friend of mine. We climbed up Scafell Pike. Or is it Scafell? Which is the tallest one of the two? Anyway. Got to the top, it was great views around for all to see, and then we started to climb down, and then my friend accidentally slipped on a rock, banged her head got cut open, so I had to bandage it up very crudely when we tried to climb down an easy route, but we got lost to the point where we were stuck on the mountain and it was starting to get dark, and so we had to call for an air helicopter to air ambulance us out of there to the nearest hospital, which was by the coast, which was 2 hours away from the hostel that we were staying at. So yeah, that was quite fun. And the other thing about 2011, which is really positive, was all the people I got to hang out with. I hung out with some of my regular friends, I made some new friends along the way throughout the year in various events, like Sonosphere, which was awesome. And I even managed to get in contact with some of the older friends, which I haven't spoken to for a long time. Months, about a year, even several years. I was listening to a story of a friend of mine who went through a life-changing process and it really changed her life. However, she was still the same person to me. I can't get over how much of an impact these people have made in my life in terms of actually making life more enjoyable. And I just want to thank each and every single one of them again for making my life really positive and happy, and I hope I did the same to them. But despite all this cool stuff that I've done throughout the year and all these positive moments that I had which made me feel good, this year of 2011, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been slightly unsatisfying. At the start of 2011, I was making steps towards changing all the problems that I had in 2010 in terms of improving my life, and for a little while it was going well, but the momentum wasn't there, and I think the turning point was around summertime where I thought I was actually happy and I was free, so to speak. But the downside of that is that was the point where it was all starting to go downhill. I lost some motivation along the way. Some of the things I had passion for just wasn't there. I lost my passion for learning Spanish, especially since my teacher flew back to California. And I also lost a passion for doing coding, just like coding on the side. Although there was a period where I did try and bash out a game in like a short space of time, and I felt the passion there of it, just constant working. But that didn't turn into anything. I lost the motivation to do vlogging. I just didn't really have anything interesting to say to you guys. I mean, yes, I understand that's nothing new at all, and that's never stopped me before in terms of just talking crap. But this was different. I just didn't make any more videos. And I genuinely thought that moving into my new flat by myself was going to be great. It was going to change my life. And you know what happens when you're by yourself? You get lazy. I really didn't want to do anything. And towards the end of the year, October, November, December, I was going into the extremes of indulgences of eating too much. I got fat, and spending too much money, which I shouldn't be doing now I own a flat, and just not taking care of bits and pieces and not doing anything. And it was, you know how it is when you think, I want to put it off till tomorrow, I'll put it off tomorrow, and then suddenly it's 4 months, 4 freaking months. I'm getting old, man. Time is going too fast. What's happened? Why is time going so fast? I don't understand. It's one of these constant feelings. I want to go away. I guess in conclusion, what I'm trying to say is this year, 2011, is being better, but there's loads of room for improvement, and I just left the sensation of dissatisfaction. Kind of like a Big Mac. You go to McDonald's, you eat a Big Mac and you enjoy it at the time, but then you realise it didn't satisfy you in any way whatsoever, and now you're left with a horrible lump in your stomach of nothing nutritious. I really hope it wasn't that bad for you guys. So, it's now 2012. What am I going to do with a fresh, brand new start to the year? Well, I think now would be a good time as any to take part in some kind of detox. I need to clear the mind, the body, the spirit. And why am I doing this? I need to clear the mind, the body and the spirit to get myself motivated again. I want that passion back. I want that motivation back. I want to be motivated, just like Mr. Motivator. Who remembers this guy? Actually, come to think of it, I still need to do a detox. I still need to do a detox from my 101 things in 1001 days list. Wait a minute. 101 things, 1001 days, 2.75 years, but that means April 2012, I've got to finish all my items in April 2012. I've got 4 months to complete 50 plus challenges, and for every challenge that I fail, I donate £1 to charity. No pressure. I tell you what, I am looking forward to 2012 and seeing what happens at the end, because I can tell you this, even though 2011 wasn't quite as satisfying as it could have been, it was an improvement. I was a step in the right direction for improving oneself. So, and if I can keep this momentum going, great things are going to come from it. Okay, let's get this show on the roll. 2012, let's dance. Are you ready for this? Because I'm ready for this. Let's do this!